Dogecoin to the moon! A big day for Doge, as we just had the richest person on the entire planet, the most influential person arguably in the entire world, the Time Person of the Year, Elon Musk, having a huge impactful tweet for Dogecoin, coming in saying the following: Tesla will make some merch buyable with Doge and see how it goes. Now, I'm going to explain to you exactly why Elon said it in this way and why the best is not even close to realized yet. As good as today is, as exciting as it is, the future is so much brighter than a lot of people are even imagining when it comes to Dogecoin. And we went ahead and replied under this saying Dogecoin to the moon. And look at that, we actually had. This is crazy. I tweeted this under Elon Musk's tweet not long after he posted it, and you guys got that up to the #1 most liked tweet under this Elon Musk tweet talking about Dogecoin Tesla acceptance. So we are now the #1 Twitter account under there, right there, which is great because that means we can grow our community more. Press like on videos like this, on tweets like that. The more you do, the more it helps all around when it comes to Dogecoin, when it comes to cryptocurrency as a whole. As you come into live, let's have some fun tonight as we do see this incredible day for Doge, and the price, of course, being reflected very largely with this, which is nice to see as well. To the moon indeed, as Tesla is going to be accepting Dogecoin. Take a look. This is what the price did right after a huge spike of over 40% for a little bit of a period of time there. Came back down some after that, but still up massively, up around 20% close to on the day. So incredible gains from Dogecoin that we're seeing on this chart. By the way, if you have not pressed like on this video yet, we need as many likes as we can to get as many new people into this live as possible. That, of course, is the goal. It's the mission. It's hard to do it, to press like button, but if we can all do it, it will make the video go significantly more viral. And I also tweeted this out. Elon Musk just announced Tesla will be accepting Doge. This had 15.5 thousand likes. So a lot of energy today, a lot of fun in the name of Dogecoin and with all the energy around it. But here's why Elon Musk chose to do it in this specific way. You may wonder, well, Elon, why wouldn't you say you can now buy a Tesla with Dogecoin? Why wouldn't you say this or that? That would potentially make it spike even more. And the reason why is because Elon Musk understands one very clear thing, that you have to do it a little bit slowly with the initial buildup. Because if you have too big of an announcement at once, the price will go up massively and then come right back down right after. So you have to slowly start to weed out the paper hands, the people who are going to sell no matter what. And that is Elon's goal right now. He is trying to get as many people as possible who are going to paper hand once it starts to take off to get out now so that it will go even higher in the future. Elon Musk is going to, not long from now, I mean, it'll be a bit, right? But not long from now, he's going to announce that Tesla is officially accepting Dogecoin altogether. And we've known that this tweet was coming for a while because you may have seen this video from 11 days ago, Tesla acceptance confirmed. We have inside information here on the Final Stand channel that makes it very important for you to come and subscribe with the notifications on if you are new to the channel. Important information that you're not going to hear anywhere else. We have the backside channels. You saw it. We have the #1 tweet right now under that huge Dogecoin announcement from Elon Musk. And that, of course, gives us some backstage passes, some privileges for information that you are not going to hear anywhere else. It's a good thing that we have this strong of a community because it means we get access to information before other people do. You'd love to see that. Smash that like button if you want Dogecoin to the moon, coming in from rough moon Doge landing. I happen to agree with that 100%. And Brandon Smith, thank you for the chat coming in. And I think I may have missed one chat. No, I didn't. We are good to go. All caught up on chats as you start to come in. Yes, definitely do what rough moon Doge landing said and press the button. It obviously will help. And look at this. We continue to talk about it. Also, look at this. This was from even before that. I showed you top secret Dogecoin coding on the Tesla website. Able to uncover this that showed Tesla was already starting to experiment with Dogecoin acceptance on their website. Now that's moving a step further. So look at that. We were able to predict it all along the way. And if you've been paying attention, then you knew this was coming. You didn't know exactly how he was going to do it. In fact, no one did except for Elon Musk. But we did hear within the company, we did hear rumblings of this. We did know it was coming. And that's why it's important to have access to information to know the truth here. Hit the like coming in from Andrew as well. I like it. As we do continue to see more big things happening. We also saw this happening with the crazy crypto prices, but so many articles about this coming out. This one coming in from Complex. Decentralization from Elon Musk about Dogecoin involving Tesla helps it go up more than 30%. Then this one from CNBC talking about it spiking more than 20%. And these numbers are different on these articles, which is kind of funny. This one from Forbes, Tesla will accept Dogecoin payments for some products and see how it goes. Now, the important thing here, when they say see how it goes, what that means is we need to be showing up in force and buying with Dogecoin on the Tesla website. Now, Robinhood, you can certainly help out here by going ahead and releasing the wallets and giving people the ability to buy things with Dogecoin more easily. But after the Dogecoin army goes and shows exactly how good they are, how good we are at spending Dogecoin and having fun, that is going to have a huge new level up. This means we're going to see tweets like the following from Elon Musk. Elon will say, we now have this many sales in Dogecoin from our Tesla website. And then other companies will see that. Other large companies, other influential people, then they may want to start accepting Dogecoin as well after they see the success that Elon's about to have with this. That's why Elon is doing it this way. He already knows it's going to be successful. He wasn't born yesterday. He already knows Dogecoin is the strongest community on the internet. This is not really a test. He does know exactly how this is going to go. Yes, it does take a lot of energy on our part to make it happen even more, but he understands what's coming, and this is going to lead to Tesla overall accepting it, because remember, Elon Musk does not own 100% of Tesla, so he does actually have to show the other people who are having large amounts of Tesla shares that it is worthwhile. This is his way of doing that. He knows the result, they may not. That 30% jump was Elon buying in at the perfect price with all of that new money, the most he has physically ever had after selling all his Tesla stock. Now this is the new Dogecoin floor. Interesting, coming in from a Swagger 88. I think you may actually have a point. I do not think Elon Musk has put the money in yet, but you have a point in the fact that he's most likely going to soon. He has now over, I think, $12 billion that he has sold of Tesla stock, which means money going into the bank account after taxes, it'll be less, around $6 or so billion. He's going to pay more taxes, by the way, than any American in history this year. Pretty mind-boggling to think about that right there, as all these articles come out and the big news starts to spread around. Dogecoin soars as Musk tries to make merchandise buyable, or he does make merchandise buyable. You can see as well, I do want to point on this real quick. Now, AMC stock is something I've been rooting for, and that has been really fun to watch. I actually, when it was at around $12 or $13, I predicted exactly what was going to happen. This is going to go to between $50 and $60 and then come back down. Now, it wasn't that I was rooting for it to come back down. I was hoping it would go even higher, but I do want to take note and point out the fact that it did literally exactly what we predicted. I predicted it right there. It was going to go up to between 50 and 60. That's literally exactly what happened, going up a little bit higher than that at the very peak to around 62 and a little bit above that for a matter of minutes, then coming back down some. And a lot of people roasted and said, no, it's going to go higher and higher and higher. And we certainly were hoping that, but now it's come back down to $24. And in the last month, it is down 42%. So make sure you are once again subscribing with notifications on trade calls like this, where we look at the market cap, where we analyze the actual data behind it, are what leads to this channel and our Patreon as well being the most successful by far in its area. We are now starting to lead the pack when it comes to certain Elon Musk tweets, when it comes to certain energy, when it comes to certain this, certain that. And Patreon picks is, of course, my favorite area to lead the pack. If you want to come join the Patreon, definitely check it out. You can go to the link right down there in the description and the pinned comment. We've had Tking, which went absolutely nuts, earning people hundreds of thousands of dollars in some cases, with only putting in a few $1,000s at first. Then we also have had multiple other big picks. Dogecoin was one of those picks. We've had a few that have done 10x's, 15x's, 20x's even in multiple cases. So you're going to want to go and check out the Patreon. Not all of the picks are going to be successful there. In fact, some of them really stay around the same. A couple of them have dropped a little bit, but we've had an extremely high success rate on Patreon. So it's absolutely worth joining and being part of it as we continue to make calls using analytics, using data, and having the advantage over everyone else in the market, which of course is very important. Final Stand says it's Diana. All right, Diana now is commenting as a Final Stand, which is nice. 100 million in volume on AMC today. Yeah, I certainly hope we see AMC doing something well, but most of that volume unfortunately was toward the downward direction. We're not rooting for that. I hope AMC will turn it around. And at this point, actually, there's a decent chance they will, because we predicted it will go up and come back down. Now, though, it really is toward the bottom of where we predicted it falling. So we'll hopefully see another rise here for AMC stock soon. But it's just crazy to think about this. Look at this. Bitcoin actually starting to have a little bit of a good day today, pulling some together. Up 3%, Ethereum up 2%, Binance Coin up 1%. And by the way, it's at $49,000 almost Bitcoin is. Ethereum at 3,800, then Binance Coin 528, Solana at 161, up 4% today, but Solana has fallen back some after its monumental run that we saw briefly there. Cardano up 3%, and Dogecoin, though, look at this, the biggest winner of the pack today, up 21.57%, and Dogecoin itself, through Elon Musk, has actually helped to spur a gain on the entire market as a whole. That's awesome to see, as Dogecoin now it has regained that number 10 spot and is about to gain that number 9 spot shortly here, I believe, which is exciting to think about. Dogecoin, by the way, the only crypto, look at this. If we go up to the top here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, well, there's, okay, look at that. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. We have to scroll all the way down to see another crypto in the top that has gone up this week. You have to go all the way down to number 39, I believe it was. Where is it? Look at that. There it is. It's 29 now, so it's moved up some. 29 now with Near Protocol going up 21%. All the way down to 29 to find a crypto that has gone up more than Dogecoin this week. That's pretty dang remarkable, and it goes to show you that Dogecoin has been a smarter investment than people wanted to give it credit for. Barry, I certainly hope that you still are holding your short position, and I hope you keep holding it, and you're about to see exactly why you shouldn't have done that in the first place, and you shouldn't be doing it right now, but I hope you do. Anyway. So you learn your lesson the hard way. That'll be fun to watch. Charles Ilian coming in with the chat. Much love, Charles. And Diana doing some more stuff there with the chat. Leaving some comments. You're welcome to say whatever the heck you want to Diana and see if you can get her to respond to you. But today's winners and losers in the market. Elon Musk currently at $250 billion. Pretty insane to think that that is where he's at. And we also, of course, want to talk about this, which is that we did see some craziness when it comes to the price of cryptocurrency on multiple different sites. Satoshi Nakamoto tweeting this, being an unrealized quadrillionaire is nice, but I think it might raise my tax bracket a bit. Oh, you don't think? As we saw this happening, look at this. Insane gains from the top cryptos. Bitcoin, all of a sudden worth $788 billion. Oh, wow. That's pretty dang incredible. Tether even worth $13 billion. XRP, $21 million per coin. Dogecoin going up to 200,000 there and even higher at some points in time. Elon Musk responding with the laughing emoji there. Wow, Elon accepting Dogecoin for Tesla merch turned out to be even more bullish for crypto than we expected, was my tweet underneath. And then as we move on, we can see exactly what happened in more detail here. Some crazy gains at the top, and Dogecoin actually showed being worth $2.1 million for a brief period of time. So you know what? Why don't we just we'll go ahead and buy the entire world with our Dogecoin profits? Does that sound like a good plan? I mean, oh my gosh, imagine that. $2 million Dogecoin. It went up 1.38 billion% in, I love you too, Final Stand. It went up 1.38 billion% in only one day, according to this. And this is actually a real screenshot that I took myself of it. Some people saying it was going as high as 16 million for one Doge. And I put number 1 just for fun. I think it showed a lower number because it had some randomness when it comes to a few weird cryptos that went up higher. So I put number 1 there just for fun. But it was actually, regardless, I mean, it doesn't matter what the ranking is. All these cryptos went crazy in the fantasy land. And thanks, Elon. We appreciate that happening. But Coinmarketcap tried to make light of this and have some fun. Not so fast, Coinmarketcap. They said this: how does it feel to be a trillionaire for a couple of hours? And I had to do this to them. I'm sorry, Coinmarketcap. I just couldn't resist. And in response to them saying, how does it feel to be a trillionaire for a couple hours? I said, how does it feel to hire a new website programmer in the next couple of hours? And we got the number 1 tweet under that post, which is also cool to see. But oh my gosh, I mean, sorry, Coinmarketcap, you deserved. Well, you probably didn't really deserve that much. I mean, it's just a small glitch. It's not a big deal, but we had to do it to you anyway. We couldn't resist the urge, and we had a Crypto Yugi with the emoji gif where they're like, oh, when of course the roast goes through. I mean, that's exactly what happened. Diana equals Doge CEO, says Mike. Oh no, is Diana taking my job? Oh gosh, well we may have to have dual hosts, I guess. Or no, am I getting kicked off? I'm getting kicked off the Final Stand show. I guess I'm going to go work for McDonald's now. You're going to walk in and find the best burger chef McDonald's has ever seen. I will cook up some extremely good burgers and fries. The recipe kind of like your mama made, except for with all of the added chemicals that McDonald's puts in there. It's still delicious though, regardless of that. I mean, come on, McDonald's. Maybe put a little bit less chemicals. There we go. Elon Musk sticking his head out the window of the car for Dogecoin acceptance. And that may or may not be an old picture I found that we just used anyway. Definitely not that. Of course not. Just a new picture. That was when he announced it, obviously. But it's just cool to see how this is happening in the market and what we're seeing from These big gains all across the board. We did also see this article coming out today. There are some negative stories like this. A West Palm Beach, Florida 84-year-old grandmother had $800,000. That's a heck of a lot, especially if you're trying to retire. And it was all taken from her from a hacker from her crypto account. Now, the important thing here is there's two things that are important. The first one is you need to make sure you are protecting yourself as much as possible against this happening to you. And the way to do that is not click on links, not follow scammers. There's a bunch of them in the comment section right down there. They'll pretend to be me. They'll pretend to be verified people on Twitter. They will even hack into verified accounts and then change the name to look like they're Elon Musk as a verified account, tweeting under Elon Musk's Twitter and getting you to go somewhere, or a Shiba Inu coin account that is fake and saying they're doing a giveaway. I've seen a lot of that lately. They have automatic bots that post this on Twitter and have been getting a lot of people. So never send money to anyone, even if you think it's me, it's probably not. So be careful. The only one that is real is, of course, the Patreon. That's actually real. You can join that and you can make a lot of money from it. That's not a scam. That, of course, is the goodness of the internet. So, but just be careful if you are seeing comments like that. Be careful with links. Do not ever connect your wallet. You also see sometimes people will send you, scammers will, cryptocurrency that says like something.com, and if you go to that website, it'll let you connect your wallet. If you do that, then they will take off your money. So that's probably one of those options is most likely what happened here. We didn't have a lot of clarity, but that's still really bad, and hopefully the FBI will be able to help her there. You can see, I mean, that's just sad to see. She's almost in tears from this. Heartbreaking. It actually is heartbreaking. I'm sorry to hear that happen. Imagine being 84, you've saved up all your life, and then all of a sudden in a matter of minutes, your entire portfolio is gone just like that. Definitely saddening to see that. And we are seeing some cryptocurrency companies that are starting to invest more in taking cryptocurrency forward, taking cryptocurrency to the next level. Sports is a big area we're seeing that. So far, the biggest one by far is $700 million 20-year contract for naming rights to the Los Angeles Arena from Crypto.com. Crypto.com, by the way, is based out of China. So hopefully they'll move to the United States. That would be good to see. Then we're also seeing, and that's because the Chinese government is not exactly as crypto-friendly as we would like, right? But any chance of Dogecoin going to 15 cents, nonetheless, if you wanted to make money from Crow, I've been saying you should do that for a while now. Crow was actually a pick on Patreon months ago and it spiked massively since then. But now, if you want to start taking some profits, not a bad time to look at doing that. Now, obviously, when I say take profits, it's never really, I mean, sometimes I guess it can be, but it's very rarely smart to take all of your profits out at once. What you can do to maximize your upside while also capitalizing on the upside that's already happened is selling slowly. You can sell a percentage per day. You can dollar cost average in, you can dollar cost average out. That's the smart way to do investing because it helps prevent emotional decisions. It helps prevent regret. And that's one of the worst things in crypto. If you make a lot of money and then it goes down some, even if you're still up massively, you're still going to have that feeling like, dang, I could have made more. So you do not want that. That's why you want to be taking some profits along the way. So at least you can say, all right, well, at least I took this amount out. And then you won't feel as bad. And also, it's not really about the feeling so much. That's just part of it. It's really more about actually making the money there, which is why that is primarily a smart decision. It was bought at 4:20 Texas time. Interesting. So some people saying that there have been buys on Dogecoin at 4:20 Texas time, and it could be Elon Musk. Who knows? He may have bought some today. We don't know for sure, right? But I wouldn't be surprised with all the new cash he's had. He's going to make an investment soon. The question is, has he already done it? And we really can't know until he releases that information. I'm going to be tracking it though. Don't worry. I'll try my best to find out. We will be looking at all of our sources, looking at the crypto wallets, trying to track and predict which one may be his, which one may be the new one that is his, if he does make a new one. All of that's important, and we'll try our best. Any chance of Dogecoin going to 15 cents now? Yeah, of course there's a chance, right? I mean, if the entire market falls out, we could see that happening. But what did I say on my last show? I explained how I think there's a decent chance we're going to see Dogecoin going to around 10 to 14 cents before the next spike, but that it's most likely not worth selling. I didn't sell any of mine. I'm not going to sell any of mine. It's not worth selling because that few cents that you could potentially make if you trade the move perfectly is not worth missing out on huge catalysts that can happen at any second in time. And literally one day after I said that, we had that exact thing happening. Some people, unfortunately, probably did sell right before then, and they may have sold too much. Instead of trying to sell a little bit and take some profits, you sell too much, and then that happens. Now you feel bad, which is not a good thing to feel. So that's why I didn't want to sell any Dogecoin. And look at that. One day later, boom, Tesla Dogecoin acceptance. If you want to hear some hints and some things that are coming on the Final Stand show, subscribe with the notifications on. That's what you want to do right now. Do you think BTC might go lower than 40K? If BTC does fall, below around 43K, I'm definitely going to be a little bit more worried. Yeah, it absolutely can happen. I mean, I don't think anyone would be in the right mind telling you that crypto is always going to go up, because it's just simply not. There's a few ways to look at this. I'm going to go ahead and show you the chart of BTC right now, and we will look into a little bit more detail on what's happening with the price of it. You can see here, so overall the trend from December, we have been having higher lows, as it does look like an upward trajectory for BTC. You can see it right there, upward trajectory. But that said, when you look at the 200-day AMA and the 50-day AMA, we may be about to see the price go under that 50-day average, and if it does fall under that, that is a negative sign that we could be about to see it falling to around 35K, maybe a little bit lower, maybe a little bit higher, depending on the overall market sentiment if that happens. Now, hopefully we will see Dogecoin still holding strong, and if Elon Musk continues to do what he's doing, it most likely will, and it could spike even in the face of that. But once that reset happens, that's when we're going to look at the biggest opportunity for the next major altcoin run, and that's why you're going to want to be part of the Patreon before this happens, so you can be capitalizing on it. There are some spots still open. The first tier to the moon is currently still sold out. Not a lot of people are wanting to leave, so spots are not available there. It may not ever be available again on to the moon spot, at least not for more than a second at a time. So you're going to want to definitely go check that out if there are spots available still, and you can join. Link in the pinned comment, also in the description, if you are interested in checking that out, as we continue to see some big things happening with Dogecoin. Hopefully, Elon Musk is going to reveal his next plan here not long from now. Robinhood, we're still waiting on you. Come on, what the heck are you doing? They said Q1 of 2022, March, January, February, the biggest months in Dogecoin history potentially, so be excited for those as Christmas gets closer, as tax season gets closer as well. It's going to be a big reset when it comes to the future of Dogecoin. That's exciting to think about, a reset in a positive way. Anyway, I'm Matt Wallace, this is Final Stand, and I will see you on the Patreon.